What's up, Redub Nation? Been a while, but here I am. And I don't know how many are going to tune into this because right now it is pretty early in the Philippines and the Far East. Let's take a look at what time it is over there. Current time, Philippines, it's 3 a.m. and that's where most of our people come in from. But those of you who are awake or in the United States or at a sane hour, here we are. We're going to watch Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year, unanimous Rookie of the Year, the closest approximation to Steph Curry that there is in the WNBA. And we are going to watch her first playoff game against the Mohegan Sun, the Connecticut Sun. I like to call them the Mohegan Sun because that's really what they are. They are the third seed. Indiana is the sixth seed. We shall go to the box score. What are these? Oh, what's up, Dejan? And then still have that from a long time ago. Let's see. How do you do new window in Safari? There we go. WNBA. Pull up a box score, and we'll get this underway real quick. There's another thing I want to do too, and that is to check our awesome new Discord channel for the latest and greatest. It's working better for me than Twitter because I have Twitter feeding it and everything else feeding it. Where's the preview page? I don't know. Hey, Daniel Barry. Glad you could be here. Dude, where are the games, man? Where do I get the box score? Because we're about to tip off. There we go. 7 o'clock. There we go. No, that's game 2. Game 1. No, that didn't work. Scroll over. It is Sunday. No, that was the 15th. Wow. Can the NBA donate some money to get a better website here? I don't have a box score. We're about to tip off. There it is. It's 3-2 already. Dang it. We're behind, obviously. Caitlin got the tip, or the retrieval of the tip. I am on a very low resolution stream, but oh well. YouTube TV, ABC. Jumper for Kelsey Mitchell on the curl, assist Caitlin right off the bat. And then we know Connecticut's going to score 3 straight points, as you can see in the background. Maybe I'll just hide that score a little bit, maybe. 3-ball. Yep. Who is that? I got to learn the Connecticut names. That would have been Bonner. Did Aaliyah Boston just miss a 3? What the hell's going on there? Anyways, they come right back, go about 90 feet. That was Carrington. She's super athletic. But there's a foul on the Fever. And Aaliyah Boston says, no, that's not on me. Oh, no. Yeah, that is on Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull with the forearm to the chest. And Boston's going nuts to say, review that. And Christy Sides is going to agree with Aaliyah Boston. I think that's the right move. If they can they change a call to somebody else? Interesting. I don't know what the rule is on that. We shall see. That's a good one to note. 9:12 to go. Let me fix my window here. Got to do a couple things. There we go. Timeout challenge. So with 9:12 to go, Can they reverse? No, can they change the foul to someone else on a challenge? Boston to Hall foul, because that was definitely a foul on Lexi. So let's put that up. Boy, it's been a while. I'm a little out of practice. Cool, man. It gets rid of the score. So I wish the NBA were like this, come to think of it. Oh, and then it appears. Huh. See what happens. How do you get rid of that? Huh. All right. So how's everybody doing? Where are you all chiming in from? By the way, kind of crazy for me to take an NFL Sunday to watch Caitlin, but that's what we do. We love the game too much. We're going to have the Valkyries join the WNBA next year, and we're going to launch Let's Go Valkyries pretty soon. I mean, I wanted to launch it today, but there's so much on my plate just to get prepared for the Warriors season, which, by the way, in case you didn't know, the following Monday, Media Day, and we're going to go live for Media Day, and we're going to have a couple guests chime in. And the way we're covering this is really just kind of keeping an eye on what gets posted by the Warriors beat writers, and then discussing what each Warrior player says on the podium. So it will be kind of a long day, but that's what we do here. I mean, we can't help it. We just have to do it. I don't think I did it last year or any year prior to that, nor did I ever go live from Media Day, because I don't know that you're really allowed to, but we're going to do that. Call overturned. So they do. Answer yes. That's worth it because Lexi doesn't foul that much. And Aaliyah Boston needs to preserve her fouls. So FYI, we will go live the following Monday, September 28th, is it? At like noon Pacific for Warriors Media Day. Do a little hashtag Warriors down there. Oh, we don't need hashtag Warriors. We already did that in the title. All right, so it is a foul to Lexi Hull, and we are in action now. Good to see you, RJ. Friendly reminder on this. Okay, Jonquel Jones, is that? I forget her first name, but she's a good player inside, and she pushed off on the post up. So Brianna Jones, Jonquel's the better one, honestly. Brianna Jones, post up foul. Caitlin brings it up, says, wait for me to approach before you initiate the play, Kelsey. Handoff to Boston, cut by Caitlin, nothing there. Lexi, handoff back to Caitlin. Dribbles between the legs. Two of them converge inside to Aaliyah. Caitlin got hit in the face and she's down. It's 5-on-4 after Boston missed it. Layup good. Fast break. Will we call timeout for Caitlin? She's still on the floor. She's in pain. And they will call timeout. Yeah, poke in the eye by Carrington, inadvertent. It wasn't on purpose. I've had that done to me before as well. And I have a feeling that was on the raw eyeball. There's no pain. You can't describe the pain of that. That sucks. But anyways, we got a timeout. Caitlin poked in eye. Probably fingernail to eyeball. And I've told the story before on here. I have been blinded by such a play, although mine was more of honestly a flagrant, honestly it was a flagrant back in the day, but so I was like 35 feet out from the hoop. I'm just holding the ball. Guy wants to pressure me, and he just goes like this, swipes up, hoping to get lucky, catches my eye, blinds me. I mean, I didn't. Yeah, it was blinded, and I had to go to the hospital to get all that fixed. Luckily, within like a week, my eyesight came back. But that was the most bullshit defense on me I have ever encountered. It was totally unnecessary. But anyways, Caitlin's back, so that was just not as bad a poke as mine, and she's still messing with her eye there. But anyways, it's a foul on Bonner, just reaching in on the pass to Boston. That's not a good foul by Bonner. Anyways, Caitlin 3. Oh, in and out over Bonner as they had to switch. Gosh, Bonner is skinny. She does a nice jab step on Lexi and makes me eat my words because she hit the jumper. Very impressive. And Caitlin gets around a screen by the other team, and the ball bounces right back to her on the miss. She's got to work on that right side fade bank. Inside out, Aaliyah and Caitlin back in. Aaliyah's got the position, got it over Bonner again. Too much for Bonner. That's like me guarding the post. Kind of skinny too. Not that skinny, but pretty skinny. Anyways, Jones, Alyssa Thomas, Olympian, gets blocked actually by a very impressive defender in my opinion, Nalissa Smith. So Nalissa's been stepping up as the Fever got the 6th seed. Inside Carrington miss. Boston block. Carrington got it. So we got 10 seconds on shot clock, back out. 2 ball. No good by... Oh, it's a foul again on the rebound by Smith. So Connecticut gets another chance. Or Boston, I guess it's on Aaliyah because their camera has her. I guess that was Tyasha Harris, 52. Yeah, Tyasha Harris. Page you're looking for is not available. All right, we're going to get spoiled here. Bonner 3. Oh, she yells at Hull? Wow. Okay. Maybe would Hull talk trash? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it, but anyways. Boston 2 ball, elbow with a beautiful behind the back lefty, although she is lefty. Kelsey Mitchell behind the back assist, beautiful pass. 10-6 Connecticut. Bonner again, jab step on Lexi. Inside out. Carrington inside, what a pass. And it's blocked by Boston again. Wow. Really? Blocked Alyssa Smith. Kelsey 3 ball in transition, but Nalissa Smith grabs it, finds Lexi Hull in the corner, and she's fouled on the closeout. And yet the one who committed the foul is now injured. So, gosh, a lot of bodies. Oh, she's grabbing her ankle. She's in serious pain. Ooh, man, it sucks. Probably tweaked it. Let's hope that that's the extent of it because she's still writhing in pain. We got another timeout. 10-6 Connecticut with 3 shots coming up for Lexi. Q1 6:16 to go. Timeout for the injury to, who is this? Tyasha Harris. Okay. Learning these players. Going to have to learn them by next April. We're going to go crazy next April when the Valkyries have a draft and then they have games. Holy moly. Bree Jones. Look at Bruce. Need you as my color commentator. What are we doing for the roster? Yeah, I know. Good question. Good question. Shivansh, do we have enough time to talk about that? Well, Tyasha's going to limp off, and she's limping badly. Did they show the replay? Yeah, let's see. Let me look at the oh my gosh. She basically landed on the side of her ankle, and that's not fun at all. Ah, man. How many of you have been there? I know, right? Oh, that's a nasty injury. I've landed on my ankle going this way, and I tore ligaments on the top of my ankle. That was horrific. I was out for like a month, maybe more, 6 weeks. Ooh. All right. Bruce with the color commentating. Thank you for that. It's very helpful, honestly. You can hear in the background my Discord's going nuts. I can't wait to show you the Discord. I wasn't ready for it today. But, oh, man. All of you regulars, you're going to get access. Yeah. Dude, I had no idea Discord was this powerful. But anyways. Okay. So, yeah, you're right. Mabry came in. That is Mabry, right? Yep. Mabry has the ball, I believe. That's her, right? Elbow fadeaway to Bonner, no good. Number 4, Marina Mabry. Okay. Inside to Kelsey, back to Aaliyah, back to Kelsey, back to Aaliyah. They like playing the hot potato game. Aaliyah cashes in. And this is so far an impressive performance by the Fever. Up 1, air ball, Mabry. Kelsey got the rebound and went out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on whomever was guarding her. Oh, man. Can you imagine? I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves, and I don't like to predict, but if the Fever beat the Sun in the first series, in the first round, how much momentum would they have? That's got to be like, he'd be on a high. Anyways, early still here. Aaliyah, elbow short. Bonner rebound over to Alyssa Thomas with the gold medal finish, Euro step around Hall. So, right when I said that, Alyssa Smith said, "Shut up, Rich." Inside reverse layup air ball by Alyssa Smith, and they find Bonner. Do we time out right now? See, I would do it because I'm Popovich, and we have 7 time. Oh, is it 7 timeouts? Bruce, how many timeouts do you get per half? Anyways, can't be 7. Can't be NBA. Anyways, Caitlin dribbles around, finds Kelsey, shoots a long 2. They're going to give 3 or 2 on that. I think her foot was on the line. But again, they gave her 3. Okay, we'll check it next time. And Kelsey says, "Hey, Lexi, switch. You got Bonner." But they find Mabry inside, and Caitlin does a good job, and it's a foul on Caitlin. Caitlin's like disgusted and just dumps the ball to the baseline ref. Look at Alyssa Smith. Jeez. She is Alyssa Thomas. Oops. Alyssa Thomas. Why do I do that? Never throw an Alyssa and Alyssa at me. I will totally confuse them. Even though we just got done like 2 or 3 women's live streams for the gold medal. Anyways, think I'd know it by now. Mabry cashes in 16-14 Connecticut. Great game. 427. I mean, great game. And we've played only 5.5 minutes. This is the right choice for Sunday. Caitlin, good double by Alyssa. Inside to Boston, does not decide to shoot it over to Lexi, and 3 seconds on Boston. I don't know. Wasn't she dribbling? Let me watch the replay on that. I don't understand the 3-second call, but I got the other stream about 20 seconds behind. Okay, it's on oh gosh, what's her name? Is that Temi? That's Temi, right? Number no, she's not in there right now. Okay, so it was Nalissa. 3 seconds on Nalissa, or did they sub her out? Wait a minute. Yeah, number 1. Yep, 3 seconds on Nalissa. Anyways, the Sun turn it over, I guess. Over to Aaliyah up top. Didn't go with the handoff. Now she's dribbling against Thomas. Old school backer in, but Thomas steals it. And then Caitlin steals it from Thomas. And Caitlin finds Aaliyah. And she's, oh, no call. Whoa. All right, she missed it. So you got to credit Alyssa with great defense. They can't cash later. No, I'm confusing some of these players. My fault. They're 5. Anyways, Caitlin reverse layup. One of the foul on Mabry, didn't get it, but still a great look at Sides yelling at the ref, nearly bumping into the ref. God, I gotta be careful, but she is so emotional and energy. And Lexi Hall blocks Thomas inside. Not Thomas. That's the one I'm mixing up. Brianna, my fault. Brianna's the 5. Thomas is the 4. Yeah, Caitlin scoring on Mabry with Brianna in the vicinity, and they come right back, and Lexi Hall has taken a foul. Mabry can't believe it, wants a review. Connecticut bench is looking at the iPad real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that that's a playoff foul, but we're only first quarter, and I can understand it if the ref wants to call it a little bit tight. Caitlin handoff, 3 ball. Short. Carrington rebound. Here she comes to the right side. Bonner. Boston has to respect the 3. Back to Alyssa over to Mabry. She breaks Kelsey's ankles inside, but Brianna can't hit. And Caitlin comes up with another rebound. Is that a rebound or a steal for her? Should look at the stats here for that. Probably a rebound, as she's got 3 of them. And she had the steal earlier on Thomas. And here is a foul. Temi checks in. I love how Temi plays because she's like a defensive stopper. Anyways, Brianna comes out. So there's the play I did not recognize. All right, not a foul on Connecticut, just out of bounds. My fault. Inbound Hull to Caitlin. Hull was out of bounds, and then be careful, Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin's not going to yell at the ref anymore. And I don't know. I didn't see the replay quick enough. I would say Lexi was out of bounds and jumped in. Let me watch the replay fast speed. Yep. I think Lexi was out of bounds. It's a technical on sides. Is it on sides? Play by play. Team foul technical? I guess that's on sides. Obviously, you guys are probably commenting while I speak and watch. Hard to keep up, but I'll catch up on it. Pretty sure sides got the tech. Hopefully not. Hopefully it is on the bench. I don't know. We'll see. I've got the commentating. The play-by-play is turned down a little bit, obviously. Alyssa, Temi giving you a lot of space. Handoff Carrington. Missed it off the rim. Offensive rebound, Alyssa put back. So Connecticut up by 3. Feels like a long game. Feels like an NBA game. We're hitting 2 minutes, 159, 158, 157. Lexi up top, right side Kelsey, screen Temi, Kelsey dribbling, shoots a three. Oh, look at the trajectory. Lexi Hall hustles and gets a rebound for a reload. Back rim that one. The aim is there. It's just the force of it. She's probably too excited. That one going long. And they work it to the corner. 3-ball, no good. Air ball. Hit the backboard, I mean. Lexi rebound. Another rebound for Lexi. That's 3 for her. Caitlin gets a screen. Defender weaves around. Good job. And then reaches in on the drive. Let's see who is the defender on that. Got to learn these players' names. Burton. All right. So that's a foul on Burton, number 22. And Caitlin will go to the line where she is. What's she shooting? Free throws. What? They don't have it. Did she miss? Oh my gosh. She missed a free throw. What? Dude, they don't have free throw percentage? Come on. I believe it's above 80%. I guess we can look it up. BK Ref. Does BK Ref have that? Oh, cool. Nice. Of course they do. Oh, 90. My fault. Wow. So that is a rare miss, guys. Incredible. 19-17. 106 to go. Mabry shoots a 3. No good, as Wheeler was in the way. That's Wheeler, right? Check her name. Yeah, Wheeler. Caitlin against Mabry. Screen Temi. And then probes and stops her dribble over to Wheeler. Kelsey. Kelsey lost the ball out of bounds. Whoops. 19-17 only, 49.6, 4 turnovers apiece. And it'll be Burton bringing it up on Caitlin. And they got the 1-2-2 offense. Pretty cool to see. Alyssa Thomas, runner no good. Put back. Number 10. Got to look that up too. Odada, Olivia. Kelsey left wing, works it, back out. 3-ball, good. For, my bad, Dantas, who can hit that 3. It's been a couple weeks since we did the last Indiana game. And Mabry gets the step over to Alyssa. Push shot good from 14 feet. That's a gold medalist. Ran out of time there. 23-20. Very, very exciting first quarter. Very winnable game for Indiana, so I am hopeful of it. All right. Get some color commentary from Bruce. Oh, man, that sucks. Hope you get better, Shivansh. If it's any consolation, I was just running around the other day in the basketball gym over here where I live, which by the way, guess who was in that gym last summer? Steph. Remember when Steph had his Curry camp? That's where they held it, in Menlo Park. So I go there nearly every morning, except I go, instead of a treadmill, I'll run around with the ball. And my calf, well, I already strained my calf. And so I think I kind of know how Deebo Samuel feels. Took me a week to recover from that. And I got to show you something I got. Bro. Shivansh, bro, you got to get one of these, man. Check this out, baby. Amazon. It's an Ella 4 machine gun. Yeah, so you put the, either this one, obviously, or for my strained calf, I use this one because it was like really like a small area where I needed to really get that massaged. I think it helped. I mean, it was painful. You know, you don't want to half-ass it. You want to really try and work that muscle. So it helps get in there, and it's painful on my calf, but I think it helped in the healing process. But then to finish off the story, then what was it, 2 days ago? I'm just normally running and suddenly my calf pops right in the middle bottom of my calf. I feel the muscle pop. And so I tore my calf, and I'm going to have to go use that same Ella4. It's called, look it up on Amazon. Ella4 massage gun on Amazon. And I am later on when I go to my dad's house, my parents' house to watch the Niners game, guess what I'm doing? Massage gun, boom. And it's another probably a couple days. It's not as bad. Anyway, Looney looking great. Well, we're going one by one. Let's look at more color commentary. Yeah, Nelissa Smith feels like it. Yeah, Sun seems to have problems scoring. And gosh, Dantas is fun to watch, huh? I mean, Dantas, yeah. So anyways, okay. So good question by RJ. For that, I think that's just unbridled hype on Looney. Let's really see it in a preseason game. So there's your answer on that one. Also, the looking like he's buffed and everything. You know, we've seen that before. And by the way, I used to look pretty buff too after working out and then doing a workout at the gym. I mean, that just means he just did a workout. Trust me. I mean, it's not like they're like that every single time. You'd have to hire the Hollywood trainer to get you buffed for the movie and all that. And they're not doing that. Anyways, 3-ball Dantas. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, hey, they're doing the remote interview of the WNBA. Maybe. Nah, I don't see them doing that in the NBA. Never mind. Alyssa Thomas, push shot again, elbow, good. It's an ugly shot, though, so I can see why you just let her shoot that. Anyways, Caitlin left hash mark. Ooh, fakes the 3 over to Dantas, who drives in. Alyssa flops. Dantas loses it. And they're going to call a foul? Wow. I didn't see the foul, honestly. Interesting. Man, my other stream on the laptop went way behind. And so let me see what happened. 30 seconds in a basketball game is a lot. And that's all I can do on YouTube. It's going to be worse with Amazon Prime. Oh, yeah. It did look like number 10. Now I forgot her name already. Kind of used her left forearm to disrupt and may have gotten contact. Number 10, Olivia, I mean. Yeah. So Olivia was complaining to the ref at the free throw. It's now, I have it 25-24, but obviously you can see on the box score that she's going to hit this free throw, and we're going to have a tie ball game with 8:55 to go. Burton brings it up. Kelsey on her, and over to Alyssa. Huh. She points down at Temi, maybe wanting a defensive 3 seconds. I don't know. Alyssa, push shot good. Maybe you need to change the strategy. That's got to be game plan, because now she's made 3 of those, and maybe you start to respect that, even though it's one of the ugliest shots I've ever seen. Kelsey, blocked by Burton. Wanted a foul, but no. Burton on the break. All the way, Lexi fouls her and one. Bad foul by Lexi. That's going to be how many fouls on her? 2 fouls. You get 6, though, right? So if she gets 3, I'd be worried. First half, So that's your answer on the Looney thing. We'll come back to the what should be the lineup. And one is good by Burton. And Wheeler, the backup point to Caitlin, who's on the bench. Brings it up over to Kelsey for 3. Short. Lexi leaps. No good. I mean, Alyssa rebound. And the outlet is tipped away by Kelsey. And Aaliyah Boston will now come in on the out of bounds. And looks like Caitlin will check in as well. Smart move. You don't want Caitlin sitting too long. But Caitlin is checking in. She's not in right now. Maybe. Anyways, Bonner. Inside out to Alyssa. Push shot. That time missed it. Although she was covered a little bit more this time by Lexi. And the loose ball is going to be a jump ball. Aaliyah Boston versus Brianna Jones. Couple of heavyweights matching up for the jump ball. Here we go. Who wins this one? I'm going to say Boston because she's just a tad bit more athletic, I would say. That's my guess. But we'll see. What are we doing here, guys? Checking the shot clock. It's at 22 in case the Sun get it. Aaliyah does tip it, and it goes to Hall. And you can't – can you sub? Oh, the shot clock never started. Caitlin wants to check in, and they're going to let her have that. No, you can't. You can't because you stop the game to fix the shot clock. You can't do that. In fact, I was on the impression you couldn't sub during a jump ball. However, I was corrected a couple years ago. So we accidentally had that rule in my men's league for forever. That was wrong. Kelsey Mitchell, offhand, right hand, good. Thank you to Dantas for the bully screen on the way. And Indiana's only down by 3. And there's Brianna. Isn't looking to bulldoze anybody. So it's over to Alyssa. Mabry with the mid post over the smaller Wheeler. Back rim, no good. Boston rebound. Avoids 2 people. Nearly throws it away. Wheeler has it, though. Downhill. Fouled. And 1 no. Off the rim. Foul. Alyssa Thomas. How many fouls on Alyssa? Only 1? Only 1 foul. It's weird here. They got the fouls inside of the steals, turnovers, and block shots. Why did they change it? Strange. You'd think you'd keep it consistent among leagues, but they can do whatever they want. Maybe there's a reason for that. But I don't know. Maybe the commissioner of the WNBA is like, I've always wanted fouls to be like right after rebounds and assists. Okay, sure. We always had it. Rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, turnovers, fouls, points. That's how we had it in the league. I mean, we didn't have in-game box score or anything. We just afterwards. Anyways, that's how I had my score sheet set up. Man, that was an era. Bonner doubled over to Brianna, throws it away to the corner. Pretty good hounding defense by Wheeler. Man, I just love how the Fever are so well balanced because you got Wheeler off the bench, which allows Caitlin to play 2 guard, and then you got Tammy for defense, then you got Dantas for Aaliyah, then you can mix and match with Dantas and Aaliyah. Caitlin for 3 short. She's 0 for 2, I believe, maybe 0 for 3. Let's check that. 0 for 4. Whoops. Of course, she's taken more than I thought. Just like Steph. Anyway, inside to Brianna. Hull's on her. She's got 2 fouls. Brianna gets it to Alyssa. Nice pass inside. 2 points. Good. 32-28 Connecticut. Caitlin gets a screen. Dribble. Over to Aaliyah. Over to Lexi. Left hash mark. She'll get a screen. She goes in. Jumper. Good. Oh, I love those. That was my favorite play back in my pickup ball games. My men's league, they didn't know how to screen. Like my teammates, they suck at, running screens like that. But strangely, pickup games, they knew to get me the ball. Maybe because they just weren't as good and nobody else could shoot. Anyways, Bonner gets a foul on Dantas, and is that Dantas or is that shoot? Hope I'm not mixing them up. Yeah, it's Dantas. And let me memorize Melissa's face. She's number 1. Let me make sure I got that right. Don't know why when I hit back, it always does that. Then I got to refresh. But anyways, that's a foul on Dantas. Yep. Cool. So 32-30, 5:31 timeout. 32-30, 5:31 timeout. I mean, you got to be really happy with this if you're a Fever fan, because this is a close game. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, but I did 4 at the same time. It was like I got the ultimate compliment during the bubble. Trey Maddox, my guy, my NBA ref, he calls me up out of the blue and he goes, "Hey, I'm here with Eric Davis and Lauren Holtkampf. Do you know Lauren?" I'm like, duh, of course I know Lauren. She's like the 2nd female ref or 3rd ever in the NBA. Yeah, I just told him your nickname. My nickname was Table, because that's what the refs do. They go, "Hey, Table," when they need to talk to the table. But I had all the stats and I could do the scoreboard and the shot clock. So yeah, it's doable. It's doable. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Yes. Here, let me give you a little secret. What's the other brand I got here? Track. Plus Amazon delivered the next day. So there you go. What else we talk about here? Yeah, so I was, very amateur status, but you got to find your court. You got to find places where you can be good, right? So you got to find different levels. I'm sure it's much different now. Like, do people even play pickup all that much anymore? Because like everything's youth basketball here, there, and everywhere. So I feel like, by the way, RJ, at halftime, we'll talk about the Warriors lineup. I just feel like there's not enough pickup basketball anymore to find your groove somewhere. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in the gym over at RSF at Cal. I would spend an entire afternoon working on my jumper. I would videotape. Hope you guys know what that means. VCRs. Do you guys know what those are? I would videotape like Michael Jordan games, and then I would like slow motion some of his moves and stuff. And I realized Michael Jordan's below the rim game is actually very doable for the average guy. So I was like practicing the footwork and all that. So just getting to spots like, so when they talk about get to your spot, like that was me. You get to your spot, elbow, just elbow, free throw line, like it's not that complicated, honestly. More people should teach that these days. because it's really very fundamental. Watching the footwork, how we've got a little delay here. Aaliyah finally inbounds the ball. So yeah, that's what I did. I used game film. Believe it or not, Lexi Hall up top finds um, uh, Dantas inside. That's Dantas, right? Yeah. Okay. Mabry up top with Caitlin. Midway second quarter, 5:13. Whoa, the clock stopped at 5:14 right when I was what? The clock is stopping. What's going on here? This is the worst clock. Dude, do you guys see this? The clock will stop. Oh my God, whatever. Mabry ends up shooting a three, missed it, but offensive rebound. Mabry will get a reload. No good. Luckily, we've got problems, man. This clock is not moving. We've got 5:10, but way more time went off. Way more time. Caitlin's like, what the hell? What's going on? And I tell you what, I've been there. I've been there. Like electronically, sometimes it just goes nuts. So they are having a scoreboard issue. It's probably nobody's fault. It might just be the electronics. Sadly, we've got a timeout here. Equipment malfunction. It's definitely not at 5:10. I don't know. 5:04. Okay. So that was funny. That was funny. I'm trying to tell you the time, and it goes 5:14, 5:14, 5:14, 5:14. That was hilarious. I've been there, man. With scoreboard malfunctions at rec league tournaments or what have you. That's the worst, when there's literally nothing you can do about it and everybody's mad at you and it's not even your fault. I know the feeling, white-haired dudes. Yeah, Bruce, I think you're right. Stopwatch time. Oh, gosh. We had to do that one time. Oh, my gosh. It's the worst. So you have to count it off every now and then. Or I would have to from the table, and that gave me an extra thing I had to worry about. But like, horrible. There have been times, one-offs, one time every year, two times every year, where you have to resort to your iPhone. It's horrible. Anyways, but they have like scoreboard apps on the iPhone, so it wasn't that bad, but it was bad. Caitlin gets a switch. Caitlin Alyssa. Good matchup, crossover behind the back. No, over to pass it off to Dantas. Late shot clock. She'll have to shoot it. She got it off. Well, that was good to get the three off. And then there's a good job by Lexi to kind of, you thought it was a jump ball, and it popped out. Fever Havoc. Kelsey. They got a brand new shot clock, so it was a defensive rebound turnover. Lexi with another rebound, and when Kelsey missed the three, Kelsey goes strong baseline and scores with Lexi giving her the handoff. And I tell you what, you're absolutely right. Having Kelsey and Caitlin be, two people that can score 20, 25 any given night, that's huge. Brianna Jones, lefty hook, no good. Lexi with another rebound. And, Lexi's just so deferential. It's great. What a beautiful entry pass. Timeout, Connecticut. Caitlin with the beautiful pass inside. No, they're not going to time out. They're not going to admit that they're struggling. 36-34. I think that's why sometimes coaches do not call timeout. And then Carrington, put me to shame there, because they ran a nice play for Carrington, curling around, got the assist from Mabry, easy layup. Kelsey into the free throw line, back out. Handoff Aaliyah to Caitlin, looks at it, will fire the three, got in the landing space, nothing there, 0 for 5, and it's a foul. Uh-oh, Lexi got her third. What was I talking about just earlier? Now she's going to have to come out. So that's a huge, oh no, it's on, yeah. Is it on Lexi? I don't know. We'll see in a minute. You see the real-time replay. Oh, that's holding on Mabry. That's on Mabry. What? They called that on Lexi? Come on. I don't understand that one. I thought Lexi was held by Mabry. But actually, Lexi did push off on the previous one. Anyways, third personal. Get 6, though, right? She would have been out had it only been 5. They go inside. Brianna Jones, lefty hook again. Good. So Connecticut's up by 2. And Wheeler's in there to play. No, that's Kelsey. They have the same hair, so it messes me up. Anyways, over to Samuelson, who's coming for Hull. Back to Kelsey. Dribble drive on Bonner. Foul, no call. Oh, my goodness. They call it dribble off her knee on Kelsey, but she was pushed. They've missed 2 straight calls. Of course, I'm a little biased. I'm rooting for the Fever. Let me watch the replay, see if she was nudged on the drive. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Egregious push. Egregious push on Bonner. Horrible call. Wow. 2:35 to go. Can they challenge that? Just challenge that. Did they win the last? They won the last. Just challenge that. Can you challenge that? You can't, huh? That's a new rule in the NBA, by the way. New rule in the NBA. You can challenge that and get the foul call, but you can't get that here. Wow, man. Kelsey drive off knee, turnover, but Bonner had pushed her. That's a new rule in the NBA. Can challenge and reverse it, but is it already a rule? Bruce, do you know this? Is it already a rule in the WNBA? Took them long enough, right? Took them long enough to figure out that everybody wasn't happy with that. Like, you get fouled, getting pushed, and the ball's out on you. You can't go to the replay and go, oh, yeah, ball's out on you. We can't reverse the foul. Like, that was lame. Glad you fixed that after 3 years later. Fix that. And then now we're seeing that right now, but I don't know. Yeah, that was definitely, you watch Bonner. I maybe next game I'll clip him, but Bonner, Kelsey drives right by Bonner. Bonner, a little bit of a push in the back, but like pretty obvious. The thing is, it's right in front of that ref. And how could you miss that? Strange. Sometimes Steph throws the ball to the other team. So sometimes refs are blind at a call that's clearly right in front of them. Man, these are long timeouts. I could have clipped it for you, but just trust me. You can see Bonner's left arm. Just push Kelsey. So anyway, 2:35 to go. How do I get rid of the score on here? Huh. How does it disappear sometimes? Strange. Yeah, this is the funniest cartoon of Caitlin I've seen. Look at all those. 22, baby. That was my number in high school and amateur leagues. $17,000 per home game. That's like, isn't that better than the 30th? What's the home attendance average of the Hornets? Can't be that good, right? 16th. They average more than the Hornets. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's sick. We got a defensive 3 seconds here. Oh man. Anyways, so I don't think the rule is in the WNBA. Otherwise, sides would have challenged that, in my opinion, I would think. So Fever averaged 17K fans per home game. That's more than the Hornets at 16.5. All right. Up, Mabry drives in, too easy. Ooh, careful with the inbound, but Caitlin has it. They are now down 5. Biggest deficit of the game. Caitlin hasn't gone off yet. Mabry on her. Over to Aaliyah, over to Kelsey. Back to Aaliyah. Oh, man. Lost the candle. Catchable. Lost it. 94 feet later, touchdown pass. Kelsey didn't want to foul. How many fouls on Kelsey? Why was she so passive? She's just not a good defender, I guess. Anyways, Caitlin and Bonner, they got Bonner the spidery arms on Caitlin. Kelsey curls around, dribble, jumper good from the nail. 1:31 to go, and they were down 7, now down 5. Gosh, for them to suddenly go down 7, that sucked. But now it's down to 5. Mabry smothered by Caitlin. That's great defense. Man, she's very much like Steph. I just got to say, 120 mark just reminds me of Steph, just like offensively and defensively. She just gets in the right position and plays positional defense. Caitlin with the fake step back over to Dantas. Dantas wanted a handoff, but Caitlin doesn't want to do it, and Dantas has to do a crazy move, blocked by Bonner. Here comes Alyssa, stop ball. Samuelson stops ball, but too late, because by then, Brianna Jones was near the hoop, foul on Boston. So the ground crumbling from under them, the Fever suddenly down by 5, maybe 6 or 7. We're under a minute. What do we got? 47.8. I got to get rid of this score. I'll tell you what. I'm going to come up with a brand new window. I'm going to cover that with the window. But you will still see it, unfortunately for you. Nothing I can do. Wow. Jones missed both free throws. So I've got a little window, an extra Safari window covering that up. Caitlin attacks Bonner, swats it away, and yells at her. But you deserve it. You get a block like that, you deserve to yell. There might be a case for a foul there, actually. But they're not going to call that with under a minute. Caitlin having trouble, goes to Dantas way up top. Oh, man, crazy. All right, Kelsey Mitchell got the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, she dribbled it off her foot. I've been there. I've done that. 25.9 to go. Oh, well. 25.9 to go. Connecticut with the ball up 5 after the 2 missed free throws. Could be worse. They could be down 7. Anyway, you got a 1.4 differential or so. Kelsey gets, Mabry gets a screen over to Bonner, shoots a long 2, foul. Not a good foul by Katie. So Samuelson fouls Bonner from right in front of the 3-point line. Let's hope they give her 2 instead of 3. Man. Yeah. Caitlin and Kelsey have to go off at some point. I think looking at the live replay or the slow stream, I think her right foot was on the line. So it should be 2 shots, but I don't know. Oh, Bonner needs water. Says, nah, never mind. Ooh, Connecticut coach is like, under 5. What, you're going to foul? Yeah, they have a foul to give. Yeah, because she was like this, under 5, maybe foul. I don't know. Shoot. I forgot to write a note that I was going to write. Oops, can't remember what that was. Bonner hits. They're up by 8. So that was 3 foul shots? Damn. Man, I feel like they've missed 2 of them. Anyways, they finally get Caitlin a 3 wide open. No good, though. And she's not happy with herself. Stares at the sky. But anyways, Connecticut up by 8 halftime. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Bruce. Yeah, tell the team to move. It's more than the Pacers. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. You're kidding. You're kidding me, dude. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's even more. That is nuts, dude. They've tweeted this already, right? What happened with Caitlin at the 120 mark? We'll talk about the Warriors shortly, but like, man, what happened there? I wanted to write a little note. Oh, that was the no. That must have been when we were talking about attendance. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what happened here. Oh, no. That Caitlin's defense reminds me of Steph's defense. Positional defense. Not athletic at all, but just stays in front and bothers you. I guess we should talk about the Warriors. My main thesis coming up, I need to do a video about this, but yeah. All right, RJ, let's talk about the Warriors after I clear my sinus passages. Hang on a sec. Allergies out here, man. Or maybe I'm just not drinking enough water. That's got to be it. Anyways. All right. Thank you, Shivansh. Thank you, RJ. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this because it's a good commentary on what we're having. And then we will talk Warriors, but also, just let the world know. I got to tweet this out. Whoops. I screenshotted that wrong because I included the StreamYard icons. Don't want to do that. All right, let's see. And let me tweet it out to I forgot to log in on Twitter. My bad. Oh, how do you log in? Sign in. Poor man's commish. I don't even know my password. Shoot. Hope it's that. I don't know. Accidentally logged out yesterday. You know what sucks? Hotmail, if you type in your password wrong, you have to come up with a new password. It sucks. Nobody uses Hotmail anymore, but why was I going on Twitter? Oh, yeah, because I need to message myself the screenshot because that's what I've been used to doing. New message. Oops, my fault. Here we go. So let me do a little marketing here and send the screenshot of us talking about the Warriors coming up right now. Anything else you want to talk about other than that? Oh, Connecticut outscoring Fever 11-0 off the defensive rebound, I think. Okay. Let me go to Instagram first and do that. Wow. Former roommate on this. Oh, wow. You're getting some really good commentary from the WNBA ABC crew. Okay. Thanks for your patience on this. Maybe we'll get 2 more people on here or something. Excuse me. Dying of these allergies here. Okay. Oh, I forgot her name, but she's a good announcer or a good analyst. What are all their names, Bruce, at the halftime show? I forget. Completely forget. Now talking Warriors at Fever Sun halftime. Okay. Caitlin's team has more fans on average than Halliburton's team. Okay. Do that. Oh, crap. Thanks for your patience. I hope I have enough time to talk about the Warriors in a minute because I do want to post one more time on our own YouTube channel just to be consistent. All right. So let's talk Warriors. And we are now at the 109 and a half mark, 1 hour and 9 minutes. Talking Warriors lineups. Okay, so here's the thing. Alyssa Smith absent. Yeah, that sucks. I think you're right. Too bad. Last time we saw Smith play, she was great. Anyways, let's talk about the Warriors. So who is your starting lineup? Because unfortunately, my main problem / thesis is that we cannot allow Wiggins to continue to be undervalued at what is his cost? Capsheets.com, baby. If I don't need to, actually, no, let's go Hoops Hype, because I want to look out to future salaries. He's going to make 28 and then 30 million. So Wiggins cannot continue to be undervalued at his $26 million contract, which goes up by $2 million each of the next 2 years. Why? Because when you want to make a trade, you have to have trade chips. He is not a trade chip right now. Like, you need to be the value of your chip, or at least some part of it, when you are not even viewed at 26 million, because there's no way anybody wants to touch this right now. It's very similar to the Brandon Ingram problem. And so that's why on this channel, we look, this is for us to know kind of the values of these guys, including New Orleans. Like, that gives us tremendous context as to why those two players cannot be moved. 36 million, he comes off the books, but nobody wants to be tied down to 36 million right now. It's the fear of that first apron, really. And let's take a look again at the NBA first apron penalties. You can't take back more salary than you can send out. You can't get the non-taxpayer mid-level, or can no longer sign. Oh, you can't even sign bought out. This stuff is like tremendously important. It gives you optionality, and sometimes, I mean, you don't want to be handcuffed by that. So I keep asking people that I know, and they're like, yeah, that's the main thing, is the first apron. So anyways, that's the thing. So therefore, now that you know that we cannot allow Wiggins' contract to continue to languish, that means you got to play him, right? I mean, that's my thesis that I'm giving away before I've done the video. So nobody's talking about this. Do you want Wiggins to be untradeable at the trade deadline? Right. You got to play him. You just got, because if he plays and he sucks, that's the same thing as not playing him. So therefore, I make the next step. Now, I'm not saying if I was Steve Kerr, I would do this and that. If I were Mike Dunleavy, I would tell Steve Kerr this, to say, look, the reason we didn't get Lauri Markkanen this summer was because Wiggins' contract is totally not respectable right now. You don't want to touch this. And yet he needs to be in any deal, because you're not trading Steph. You're not trading Draymond under any circumstances. Okay, I mean, maybe if Draymond goes psycho again and suspends himself, then maybe LeBron would accept him, and that's the only place you could trade him. But or maybe Dallas, maybe Clay says, no, I need Draymond. I don't know. No, that Dallas, no, forget that, because that's a Kyrie pound the ball, Luka pound the ball type offense. So never mind. I was just thinking random thoughts. What other team would want Draymond? No, it's just like, you're not trading these two bigger contracts. It's just like you're stuck. Like, Wiggins has to be part of the trade piece if you're going to get anybody significant back. Now, Kuminga by next year will make like 30 plus million. So he could be a trade piece, but I don't want to trade Kuminga. Like, this guy is good. He's freaking awesome. He's like Superman when he jumps. So like, no, you want him part of this equation. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So Wiggins needs to play. Because he's the trade chip to get a guy. Draymond isn't, unless he goes psycho. And the only destination, let me spell psycho correctly. And the only destination would be the Lakers in that case, which is still doable. But who are you getting back from the Lakers? You know, Jared Vanderbilt, you know, which is nice, but that's not of equal value at that point. Or what, Rui? I don't know. Like you'd have to. I'm really grossly speculating there, but just to talk and fill up some time. At least I'm not just here like a radio station throwing guys left and right under the bus or doubting the Warriors or anything. Anyways, Draymond's not getting traded, and you cannot trade Kuminga. Come on, guys, right? Like, how often do you get a talent like this? Like, you can't trade Kuminga. And Podziemski's making so little that you can't trade him either. It's like you'd never get anything in return that is of equal value that can impact the team now. So that is my thesis. You have to play Wiggins. So I would start him. I would, if I were Mike Dunleavy, I would demand that Steve find a way to start Wiggins, even if that meant having Kuminga off the bench. That's, you just have a talk with Kuminga and say, hey, look, you're going to get railed in the media for this, but we're just going to have you come off the bench because we need to try and trade Wiggins later. We want you, but like, you know, that's part of the NBA. It's just part of the NBA. Sorry. It's not like rec league basketball. It's not like college basketball. It's unlike anything else. Anyways, we've started the game. Bonner inside, back out, back up top. We drop on Alyssa again. Over to Brianna. She's going to attack. No. I mean, Connecticut doesn't have great offense, so you just got to stop them. Alyssa misses. 4 Fever get there, and Caitlin will get the rebound. Good for her. Oh, sidestep 3. No, she's 0 for 6. Come on, run back. Oh, they throw it away when Clark is like mad at herself. I'd be all over. If I were Caitlin's dad, I'd be all over her for that. Come on. You can't hang your emotions on a shot like that. Does Steph do that? No. I mean, we've seen him do that. Anyways, Lexi misses in the corner. Open shot. So they're a little cold right now. Love Lexi's shoes. Purple. Love those. What are those? Sabrina's? I don't know. Anyway, if somebody knows, let me know. We got to find the Getty Images one of that. Mabry dribbling around. Shoots it. Hits. That's the Fever should be hitting those, not Connecticut. And great find. Boston scores inside. Great feed in transition from Clark. How many assists is that? Caitlin has 4 assists. And let me find the other window so I can cover this. Okay. Mabry misses a 3. Kelsey brings it up. Still typing my notes from the If I'm Dunleavy, I tell Steve to. I hope you've commented on that. I'll check the comments in a minute. Offensive foul. Wait, did we start Nalissa Smith? Oh, she is a starter. My bad. Okay. So we'll do a poll later. All right, we got another whistle, and Smith gets fouled. Have you noticed how difficult it is to say Nalissa Smith? Oh, no. Alyssa Thomas gets fouled. I just blanked out right there. Alyssa Thomas gets fouled. Easier to say Alyssa than Nalissa. Oh, Lexi Hall with the defensive steal, just stole the pass. That was incredible. Man, that's like, oh, 3-ball, Kelsey. Uh-oh, down 5. Finally broke the 8-point barrier. Carrington, what a beautiful lefty drive, tickles the rim and goes in. What a move. Caitlin, behind the back, sidestep 3. Oh, man, 0 for 7. No, 0 for 8, my fault. 0 for 8. This is a long day. Come on, Caitlin. Bonner, crossover. Oh, my God. Bonner looking like she should be on the Olympic team right there. Timeout, Christy Sides. Dang it. Now it's a sudden 9-point lead with 7:07 to go. 52-43. Yeah. Man, that sucks. I'm going to lay off. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I get you what you're saying. Shoot, man, I have no choice because, like, I need to do a video and do. It's really a marketing video. But I'll preface it by saying, you know, I feel bad for Wiggs, obviously. What a time to talk about how he's underperforming the contract that he has. What a time to talk about that. But on the other hand, I do want him to play. Oh my God, Megan Reyes made it on TV. Holy smokes, she's come a long way. What? Megan Reyes is the spokeswoman now for Sportsbook. Good for her. Damn. Anyway, she used to work at Oracle. She used to be a Warriors employee, pretty far down on the totem pole, with all due respect. So, wow. Megan Reyes, now the spokeswoman. Good for her. How did she do that? We got to get her on the show, but we're probably small potatoes now. Should have, too bad we didn't get a WNBA team like 4 years ago. Then we would have had her on here. But oh well. She used to be she used to be an employee at the Warriors, and not high up there either. So good for her for climbing that ladder. Anyways, Wiggs at the 2. Yeah, man. We have no choice. But I totally agree with you, dude. Totally agree with you. And we got to find a way to make it work. I like it, man. I like looking at it as an advantage. Honestly, I think that's, you know, I don't mind him being in the clay spot, right? Melissa should not play. Oh, man, really? Anyways, good point by Bruce on laying off Wiggs for a bit. Love your comments, guys. I got a screenshot Shivansh's, though. Yeah. Let's do this real quick. Let's screenshot this. Oh, man, I'm screenshotting it when we only have 9 people on the stream. Let's make it 10 real quick. Go. Oh, went down to 8. All right, lucky 8. Lucky Chinese 8. Oh, man, we're back to action. Caitlin for 3. Finally. Dude, is this not like a Warriors game? It totally feels like a Warriors game where Steph has struggled, and then we come back from timeout. It's a design play for Caitlin to cut it to 6. Oh, love it. Oh, man, it feels like the Warriors. Good Lord. Oh, 3-ball for Mabry. It does feel like the Warriors, does it not? Like the struggles we've had. Caitlin trying to get past Bonner. You got to credit Bonner. Gets away with the palming, but anyways. Swing over to Kelsey, left side Mabry. Attacks with their weak right hand. Over to Lexi, over to Kelsey. Look at Bonner guard Caitlin at 30 feet away, and then Kelsey loses it. 2-on-2. Oh, Mabry for 3. Oh, that's a dagger. Damn. Wow. She's on fire. 12-point lead. Man, Mabry. Okay. And Kelsey inside. Back out. Gets it back. Timmy stuck on the baseline. Doesn't really have an offensive bag. Aaliyah with a beautiful crossover, which is honestly a smart foul by Brianna to prevent her from finishing. We will come back to Wiggs at the 2. We will come back to that. We got to talk about that, and please comment about that. Oh, there's your BP2s. Yeah. I'm with that too. Okay, back to the game. Caitlin, screened by Aaliyah, but covered by 2 people, and she just goes right down the lane past Bonner. Defensive breakdown as Bonner kind of goes, come on, help. And it was Brianna's fault, probably. Don't know for sure, but probably didn't help the backside. And Alyssa over to Brianna, scores. Oh, man. Connecticut is on a scoring binge. Caitlin over to Lexi. She sees Bonner, but you got a mismatch here. Caitlin, good double screen. Good roll by Timmy. Good find to Aaliyah. Wow. Finally, some rhythm, but cuts the lead to 10. Discord is blowing up right now. Why? NFL. Maybe the Niners scored. I bet you the Niners scored just now. All right. Big play by the Niners, I bet. I don't know. Mabry misses a 3 finally. Another rebound for Boston. Kelsey brings it up, trying to push the action, and goes back outside to Boston, out to Clark. They double her. Dangerous pass, turnover. They had 3-on-1 if it was the NBA, but a little bit slower game here. And they score again. Oh, man. Sides is a little bit worried here, I'm sure. Alyssa. Kelsey, early 3, clank. Oh, man, not a good shot. We're down by 12, 407, 406, 405. At least we got plenty of game left. But this was the kind of the hole they dug themselves that we were worried about. Mabry again kicks. Oh, man, she's shooting better than Caitlin tonight. Mabry kicking butt. 15-point lead, which is a lot harder to come back from in the WNBA than it is the NBA. So Aaliyah for 3, no good. And yet the WNBA is still faster than 90s NBA. Oh, boy. Alyssa with the lefty inside pass to Carrington. They finally miss. Caitlin will bring it up. They're going to need to go on a run here. Caitlin trying to make something happen. Double step back. 3 ball on Mabry. Mabry nods her head and is sort of like dejectedly, but like, yeah, there you go, Caitlin. Double step back. Love it. 12-point deficit. Over to Brianna. No good. Keep the pace up. Yeah, let's run and let's shoot 3s. Caitlin, wanted to pull up at the hash mark. Entry pass to Aaliyah. Boston, not a good one. Out of bounds, though, on Brianna. It'll be Indiana ball in the corner. Clark has the tongue wag of Klay Thompson, does she not, on the replay of the Mabry 3? Isn't that ironic? Whoops, can't type here. That's hilarious. Clark stripped away. It's out of bounds. Wanted a foul. Carrington wants a review. 2 of the Sun want a review. Oh, lost her contact lens. Kelsey Mitchell helping out. Don't put the contact back in right now. Just time out. Don't do that. You're gonna get an eye infection. Ew, don't do that, Carrington. Oh, don't do that. Oh, she's gonna do it. I can't watch, man. It's like a sprained ankle replay. Ew. That's what they're talking about right now. I'm surprised they don't talk about that, but I have done that myself. It's just like, ugh. Don't do that, even though I used to do that. No, just take the time out. But you've got the adrenaline running. You really want to play basketball, but she's in there. I don't know. I prefer eye safety. I'm just saying. I know it's a less than 1% chance, but still, Kelsey Mitchell at the shot clock buzzer brick. So we didn't really have a good play going on there. Oh man, Carrington. Oh, fouled. Late call. Really late call. But I think she was fouled. Very good job of her. She's so athletic. Yeah, Caitlin pushed her in the back. Caitlin, you're like this, but that's a total foul on you. Total. Watch. Yikes. That's borderline flagrant. Borderline flagrant, but it's not like you did it on purpose. I get it. I only mean as borderline flagrant in that we look at everything these days. So it was basically an alley-oop. You got to give Carrington credit for that. That was an alley-oop. You got fouled on an alley-oop. It was a dangerous play, but nobody got injured, so no flagrant. I mean, I said borderline flagrant. I didn't say flagrant. Anyways, out of bounds on Fever, baseline inbound coming up for the Sun, and a rare baseline inbound here. FIBA loves the baseline inbounds on fouls and stuff. We don't do that as much. Don't know why the NBA went to the side out. Maybe just for TV. It looked better that way. I don't know. Look at Caitlin on defense. Alyssa passed the ball inside and got her own pass, and then now Carrington goes down the lane right by Mitchell, who isn't expected to stay in front of that. So dire straits, 15-point deficit again. Caitlin got the switch onto Alyssa. Shoots a three, way out there, no good. Well, you want that. You want that. I don't mind the shot at all. Mabry waltzes around everybody. Blows the layup, though. Got lucky. Wheeler's in there. Oh, to Kelsey. She'll fire it long, too, because that's what she does. She's the Klay Thompson of the Fever. I'll just shoot my shot, anywhere. But it was good. This is so like the Warriors. I mean, we should have watched more Fever games. They miss, Sun miss, and Boston got a rebound. Kelsey for three. Oh, my God. Clay Mitchell. Missed it, though. Excuse me. All right. Thomas with the ball. They'll back up on her. Trying to post up Carrington, but good job by Wheeler. And then a late reach-in on Kelsey. Ah, man. Is she not the epitome of Clay? I don't mean to throw Clay under the bus for defense, but, he lost a step out there on the perimeter. So Kelsey didn't lose a step. She just never had a step on defense. Incredible offensive player, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. She can't stay in front, so kind of funny. Oh, ball gets tipped away. Mabry has to run and get it and loses the ball and just shoots a three. Aaliyah, good closeout, air ball. We're getting Discord, tons of beeps there in the background, so I wonder if the Niners did something again. What time is it? 1:35, yeah. All right, Caitlin, over to Kelsey. Over to Boston. Aaliyah attacks. Bye-bye, Brianna. And one. They needed that one so badly. Down 13, now down 11, possibly 10 with 24 seconds left. If they can get another stop and just be down by 10, I'll take it, because they were down by 8 at halftime, and that was the majority of Q3 was not good basketball by the Fever. Also, the Sun got hot, but like just couldn't execute anything on offense. And credit the Sun. I mean, they were making shots, but like the offense was bad. Aaliyah got her own rebound. Oh, 2 times short. Oh, man, that sucks. Out of bounds on the Sun, though. Baseline. Oh, they're going to have a conference about this. Nope, they changed it. It's going to be Connecticut ball. 68-57 with what? 20 seconds left? Might have been out on Thomas, says the play-by-play guy. Damn. All right, high screen by Thomas. Mabry over to Thomas. Thomas attacks, and no, missed it. Aaliyah rebound. 5 seconds left for Kelsey. She rushes up court, shoots a 3. Oh, air ball. 0.4 left as it goes out of bounds. She wanted a foul. They didn't call it. And they will just inbound to Carrington and end the quarter down 8. Con 68-57. Elaine, yeah. That's what Bruce just said. Okay. Not many comments here. We lost a lot of people too. We're on single digits of live. I don't know. Everybody watching the Niner game or gave up hope with the Fever down by 15 at one point. At least it's only down 11 now. But man, Aaliyah, had she just made the second shot, they'd be down by single digits. So let's do the poll of Wiggins. There's not a lot of us, but who cares? Should Wiggs be the starting 2 guard? And then should JK come off the bench? Who did you say was your start poll? She's made no adjustments. Steph, Wiggs, J.K. Dre. Okay, I'm with that. I like that, Shivansh. I'm going with that. Yeah, I don't want J.K. to come off the bench either. Pods, you're coming off the bench. Sorry. I agree. Yeah, I'm going with that. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me put that in the notes. Steph, Wiggs, JK, Dre, Trace. Yep. And then you could easily have BP come in, and you'd have whatever. You know, you could take Trace out, go small ball. Yeah, I like that. What about Healed? Healed right after that, right? Usually they sub 2 guys, so I would go with I don't know is leading. I don't know is leading the oh, this is cool. Let's can we I don't know has never led. There's only been 1 vote though. Still, screenshot that for fun. Post it later. Okay. Wow. The Apple commercials showed a woman remembering some guy's name by asking Siri that. That's not fair. That's not fair. Just admit you don't remember. That's fine. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of people to do the poll. So I want, well, Shivansh, did you vote? Yeah, you want Wiggs at the 2, or maybe Shivansh is taking a break. Not going to get a lot of votes tonight or today. Okay. Phillies at Mets tonight. Who cares? Man, I haven't watched baseball. I think I will only watch baseball if it's Dodgers-Yankees in the World Series. Otherwise, I won't watch, right? Caitlin brings it up. Caitlin for 3 from Kelsey. No good. Oh, man. What is that? 1 for 9 or 10? 2 for 12. Oh, man. All right. Left side Bonner. 2 of them on her. Probably should have played Tammy more. And now they get a backdoor. Alyssa to Burton. Temmy's stuck. Nobody's moving, not even Caitlin. And then it's a travel on Temmy. Caitlin could have done that cut a split second earlier, would have avoided the turnover. $13-point deficit. 905, 904, 903. Crossover attack by Burton over to Alyssa Thomas. No good. Caitlin gets another rebound. 94 feet later. Oh, blocked by Carrington. Temmy was blocked by Carrington. Carrington is just unbelievably athletic. Like, Carrington would kill all of us. Any of us on here, most likely. I mean, can't see you guys, but like most likely, she's in that 1 percentile of athletes, men or women. You know what I mean? Like, geez, she's crazy. Absolutely everywhere. All right. I mean, I think she's more athletic than some NBA players, right? You can name a couple. Anyways, fade away by Dantas was no good. Carrington, right side. Look at that hesitation dribble. Up, dribbled off her leg. No good. I mean, turnover. Lexi gets this free steal. She's got a couple of those. Hand off Caitlin. Sets a mean screen on Burton. Caitlin's got double. Nobody's cutting. Dantas isn't one to do that. And Lexi gets swatted away by Olivia. And Connecticut's defense really coming out here, and like, you're going to have to hit that film session and really figure something out here. Bonner hits from the elbow. It's domination. Caitlin throws it away, trying to get it to Mitchell. Welcome to the league. Welcome to the WNBA playoffs. Young Rook. Bonner for 3. Would have been a dagger, but barely hit rim, out of bounds. 7:39 to go. And that's the thing, is there's still plenty of time. And it just feels like the Fever are susceptible to getting in those ruts where they cannot figure out the Sun defense. By the way, I've been in that arena. I've told you the story, right? Kelsey Mitchell around the corner, good finish, and one against Burton. Maybe that will wake up the Fever a little bit, but Connecticut's going to go, well, we just kind of lost her on defense. Good offhand. Yeah, you see Burton is saying, "Where's my help?" And that's on Brianna again. No, that's Olivia. So that's Olivia's fault. So Brianna and Olivia having trouble with the help defense for the Sun tonight. Anyways, hits the free throw, 12-point deficit. 720, 719, 718. Lexi gets picked. Bonner down the lane. Hits Mabry. She's on fire again. Mabry is having Caitlin numbers tonight. 5 for 11, whereas Caitlin is, what, 2 for 12? Yeah. Over to Mitchell. Over to handoff back to Mitchell from Aaliyah. Shoots an elbow shot. Short again. She's short. Short on the free throw. Short on the putback. Short on that elbow one. Just doesn't really have, any spring to her bounce. Maybe it's her first playoff game too, so maybe just getting used to the intensity. 3-ball Mabry, she's 6 for 12, I believe now. Total domination, it is an 18-point lead. No, I guess that one was 5 for 11, so she was 4 for 10. Clark for 3, short again. I got to be 2 for 13 now. Kelsey's 2 for 10. This is very Splash Brother-ish when we're struggling, is it not? The Indiana Warriors, at least the Warriors of late, the non-championship ring Warrior years. Mabry and 1 from the elbow. Man, how many points is that? I mean, she's 5 for 11, but she's hitting all these other shots too. 27. She is just dominating. Golly. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's check out some comments. Yeah, no movement. Yeah, RJ's in agreement. Cool, RJ. Yeah, Clark has to get a mid-range. Nalissa was kind of out of it. Good hustle by Lexi Hall, but will not get the long rebound. Missed 3 by Kelsey. Timeout. Who? The Sun? Timeout Sun? Not sure. Anyways, it is 80. Oh my gosh, 21-point lead now. The bottom fell out of this game. Man, that sucks. Mercifully under 6 minutes left. Now we just want to get out of this one alive. Take a quick look at how much time's left. 5:43. Oh, man. Let's get the RJ. There we go. I better check Discord to see what's up with all those notifications, but I can't wait to have you guys have a little access to the Discord. You guys are going to love it. And you guys will get free access. It'll be $5 a month for everybody else. Because I gotta tie something to the Substack thing. If I had my way, I would actually not use Substack, but everybody on the NBA is on Substack, so I'm kind of forced to do that. But hopefully in a few years we get enough subscribers there, we can migrate off. But just like we're migrating away from Twitter, so we're doing that as well. Looks like I had internet problems. So let's rewrite that one. I always want to say Yukon. It's just Connecticut, though. Yeah, I hope you can see Fever winning game 2 because we'll be right back for that. The next live will be Wednesday. Next live, Wednesday, oh my gosh, we're at the end of September. September 25th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time for game 2, Fever Sun. So I have been at the Mohegan Sun eons ago. There was a guy, a millionaire guy. I have told the story. I know I have. Where he wanted to purchase he wanted a expansion franchise in the Bay Area. His name is Graham McPhail. He is McPhail, spelled McPhail. I don't even know if he's still alive. Hopefully. He's pretty old back then. He has been a staple of Bay Area women's basketball, always involved in the summer pro-am at Kezar for women's. So he was the right fit about 20 years ago, literally a long time ago. I got him a meeting with the freaking WNBA. So we got wined and dined by the WNBA at the Mohegan Sun All-Star game, one of those years. Look it up. But yeah, I met Cheryl Swoops and Tamika Catchings in the elevator. It was crazy. They're so buffed and athletic. They were incredible athletic specimens, let me tell you. All right, they miss Alyssa Thomas with her like 13th push shot of the night. Inside, bad pass. Aaliyah loses it. What was the name of the David Stern's right-hand man back then? I got to look in my old email. Anyway, so we were at the All-Star game at the Mohegan Sun. I'm sure they've renovated it. It looks, I don't know. It was a nice arena though. I'm sure they've renovated. It's the same. It looks the same. Kind of, older. I don't know. We could look it up. Caitlin races up court and one to Aaliyah. Another assist for Caitlin. And Aaliyah against Alyssa, verbal spar. I swear, I think it was Tamika Catchings, but like in the elevator, I did not know her. Obviously, I knew Cheryl Swoops. That's pretty much it. I was not an expert on the WNBA back then, and but like when Graham goes, "Oh, and you are," and she goes, "Tamika Catchings," and it's like, whew. She would dominate me on the basketball court, like in terms of like just the muscle and she was so cut. Crazy. We got to look at some old pictures of Tamika. Maybe next live stream. Lexi Hull, corner 3, open, good. I mean, missed it. Sorry. Missed it. Good pass by Kelsey is what I meant to say. Timeout by the Sun, and they will pull the troops back because they don't want to have any random injuries here with the game really out of reach. 18-point deficit. Let's look up Tamika Catchings. Look at that. She's cut. Look at that. She's so cut. Dang. Her and Cheryl, but her more so than Cheryl. That I distinctly remember that in the elevator. I was just like amazed. Those were some crazy times, but it was fun. All right, what was the name of the guy? I gotta look at my Hotmail because we communicated through my Hotmail of all mail services back then. They didn't have Gmail back then. Yes, I've been around since before Gmail was invented. I should probably keep that a secret. Anyways, I'm trying to log into Hotmail. It's not letting me. So what's up with that? Sounds like I got a lot of Discord notifications to come back to. All right, I got to type in my password correctly here. Otherwise, they'll force you to change it, and you cannot change the password to something that you've used before. So do not use Hotmail unless you've got a bevy of passwords to choose from. Not the best email service, but I've had it forever and ever. So, okay. I can't wait to eat lunch, honestly. Let's see if they still have those old emails. I would be really disappointed. Harvey Benjamin. Harvey Benjamin. I learned was David Stern's right-hand man. They probably have zero information on Harvey Benjamin. NBA Harvey Benjamin. I was like, oh, so are you the second in command? He was like, no, I'm more like the non-public adjunct of David Stern. He was his consigliere. Oh, there it is. Executive counsel, consigliere. This guy, I met this guy. Dude, I need to. Oh, he's on LinkedIn? 7 followers? George told me he wanted to amend the. Oh, wow. I got to read all this stuff. But anyway, let's finish out this game. I got to say what's up to Harvey Benjamin. 3 ball for the. Oh, bucket good by Burton. Kalen's still in there? Yeah, I guess. I mean, 3 minutes. I don't know. What are you going to do with 21-point deficit? I know you're competitive and all that, but like, wave the white flag, right? Hey, Bruce, we should wave the white flag. Oh, she's like a healthy Kawhi. You know what? Speaking of which, I just thought today, what team in the West would be susceptible? Can I write susceptible to a drop in the standings? I mean, I'm giving it away now that we're talking about Kawhi, but do you feel me on that? Right? I feel like the Clippers are primed for a fall. They're the only team that lost an all-star. And that's what I'm alluding to. Like, aren't Kawhi and James Harden susceptible to injuries? By the way, Alyssa Thomas nearly tweaked an ankle. That's why you act like the white flag has been waved. I don't know. It's not the NBA. They're not shooting threes left and right, you know? I think both coaches should pull their starters, but I don't know. I want to predict the Clippers will fall in the standings. Oh, she was raised with Kobe in Italy. Dang. I did not know that. That's nuts. With Kobe. Warriors acquiring Kawhi. Let's take a peek at the salary situation. Clippers. 50 million? How would you do that deal? I don't think I would do J.K. I'm going to have to disagree. 50 million. Who's in that deal? Draymond and Wiggins? How would you do that? Let me think. Moody's contract's not going to be big, even with the extension at full max that he could get. I mean, it would be Kawhi and it would be Kuminga straight up. No, it wouldn't even be straight up. Wiggins and Draymond? I don't know how does that work? What are the trade pieces for Kawhi? Well, we're almost done here. We will do the right thing and honor the game of basketball and ride out the entire blowout. 22-point deficit. Yeah, I would say 15 points in the NBA is not a blowout anymore. 20 might not even, I'd say 19 in the NBA might not even be a blowout, but 22 points in the WNBA is most definitely a blowout. Yep, you got to take out all your main pieces. Do not want to risk injury. One of these days, a coach is going to screw that up. You don't want to be that coach. This roster, good Lord, it does not impress me one bit. If I had a young team, even the Warriors are no longer the oldest team, right? I would press these guys all game. Like Kawhi, I mean, we saw that last season. We saw the Clippers in the playoffs just completely lose steam. Like it would be like Paul George, okay, no, James, you take it this one. I'm too pooped. And it'd be like that. And it was horrible. Of course, Kawhi was injured again. So not much to choose from, but like, yeah. The Clippers are gonna suck. That's my prediction, even though I shouldn't predict. Samuelson misses a cross. She wanted a foul, but everybody in the gym wants to go home and celebrate at this point. You're not going to get any foul calls right now. 1:16 to go. Let's get out of here in one piece. We're seeing a couple players we used to see on the regular at the beginning of the season. So it just tells you that the Fever have made a lot of changes. And yeah, maybe Christy Sides did not adjust in the middle of the game, but you know, just like Steve Kerr, you're never that perfect, and you're gonna mess up. But on the whole, she's done a great job for the Fever, even to be here, and that involved letting people know that they wouldn't play as much, such as number 3. Can I remember her name? Yeah, Christy Wallace. Oh, Grace Berger. And Christy Wallace as well, and Samuelson, who used to start instead of Lexi Hall. Pretty good move by Victoria Saxton. Let's get out of here. Oh, so start Dantas? Or Tammy? Oh, trade Kawhi for those pieces. Oh, I guess, okay. At that point, the Clippers might be okay with Fial. Final. At that point, the Clippers might want to go younger, so you could. I get it. Yeah. Okay. Kawhi could be traded to GSW for, excuse me, Wiggins and younger pieces. That's possible. Like usually when you think of a player with a big salary moving, it's it's for another player with at least more than 50%, at least more than, say, 60%, 55%. What's Wiggins? 26 divided by 50. That's easy. 52%. So Wiggins would still be the biggest piece at, by then, 26 mil. Anyway, let's say 60%, just to make my hot take doable. Okay, 15th spot. Oh, I'm glad you brought it up as we close out the live stream. Let's go back to WNBA, but Slater said Quinten Post will get a two-way, which means they'll waive one of. Oh, by the way, you could go do the poll. YouTube.com, Let's Go Warriors community. Go do the poll, guys. Pat Spencer needs help. Everybody thinks Pat Spencer is going to get waived. Why? That makes no sense. Because who's your backup point guard? I mean, Pods, but like you need another point guard just in case. So anyways, they'll waive one of Beekman, Spencer, or Plowden. And probably leave the 15th spot as no salary. Open, no salary. All right, we'll end that poll. All right. So Quinten Post, and go vote here, because Pat Spencer being waived, I would be shocked. There's no way you would waive your, one of your only point guards. I'm a little biased because I love how Pat Spencer stays in front of the defender. I love point of attack defense. But like, it's got to be Beekman in my eyes. Like, Daquan has played well. Of course, we are not privileged to see behind closed doors how all of the practices and scrimmages are going. But if I'm basing it on public performances, I got to cut Beekman. I wonder if you can cut him and still give him an Exhibit 10 to go play in Santa Cruz and get your $75,000 bonus. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you think. Well, maybe we'll save that for Wednesday. All right, we're going to call it a day because I got to go watch the Niners now that there's been one blowout. Wonder what what's the score over there. Might as well just pull it up because I am not going to rewatch that game. Niners Rams 14-0. That's why we got the notifications on Discord that we're going like crazy. So that's it for here. Let's do the Just Us and see you soon. Oh, right then and there. Just Us! And Brate, of course. Brate. All right, we'll see you Wednesday, okay, guys? Thanks for joining. We'll see you Wednesday because we love doing watch parties, and that's it for now. Take care, everybody. I'll go watch the two totally injured teams play against each other. The Rams and the Niners going to my dad's house pretty soon.